Could it be? Could it be? I can't open it. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, sure. So, what? Fingerprints? How many times? Background in my passport? Bad. And it's open just a tad.
Hopefully they'll accept that.
Oh my God. It's
That would-
always something. Well,
But happy day, right?
oh, maybe oh happy day. So I got in the mail, as you probably saw, the U.S. Department of Justice FBI report and fingerprints, and it was opened a tad, which it shouldn't be. And I called them, and they said, you can try to see if it'll go through like that, or you can redo the whole thing again, which means redo my fingerprints again. So, needless to say, gonna let it roll, see how that goes.
We had gotten a reservation in San Francisco because that's the only way that we can get our D7 visa. So,
No, you got that only because somebody canceled.
right, somebody
That's
had
it.
canceled. So
It was for Monday,
we
this
got
Monday.
this coming Monday.
Yeah.
We got the hotel room.
Yeah.
We got
Cheap.
Yeah, super
Right on
cheap.
the wharf.
5-star hotel in San Francisco
Cheap. Right on the wharf.
for like $100 a night or something ridiculous.
84.
84. But anyway, that was good. And then we got airfare, so we were flying there, and it was all set. And we started doing more and more and more and more research, and we were getting all of our papers together. We got all of the documents together. We started getting everything together, and then we realized we're missing out on a couple of key things. And so we started thinking about it today, and we kind of realized that we're trying to put a square peg in a round hole.
Or a round hole in a square peg.
Either way,
No, that isn't me.
it didn't work out for us because we got our plane tickets, we got the insurance we need to have over there, we started getting everything, and we had it scheduled to where we were going to be there from February 17th until May 4th, which is like 78 days. And so we're looking at our reservations and stuff, and we started, because that's as much time as we could do because we had a bunch of commitments that we have to come back for here in the US. So we started realizing that it's not really what we're trying to do. What we need to do better would be to go over there as tourists, set up our NIS number,
Get an account.
get a bank account, buy a piece of real estate without having our D7 residency. Go ahead and buy the real estate. That way, when we fill out all the paperwork,
We have to fly back and
Yeah,
do our D7 here.
right, we'll fly back here, we'll do our D7 here while we're doing all the other stuff we have to do. But that way we'll have an address in Portugal that
And a bank account.
and a bank account, and all the things will be
And
a lot,
an NIF number.
and an NAF number, and all the things that we're supposed to have, because everything we were doing was like we were trying to put it all together, and it wasn't really working out.
We didn't have enough time actually because all that stuff should have be done by Monday.
Right.
And even if we get an attorney, we say, oh, well, let's get an attorney and have an attorney do it. But then when we looked at the time, it was 7:10 p.m. Portugal time, and so they're closed, Cerrado. And then the next day would be Friday, and we couldn't do anything we wanted to do by flying out on Sunday.
And the other problem we were having is that it seemed like everything we were doing was going to be kind of short term. Like we had to come back here for 2 months because we got other things we got to do back here. So that nothing was like we were actually physically going there, permanently moving there. It was more like we were going there and then coming back here and going there and coming back here. So I think this way we didn't really want to rent a place for a year, then come back here while we still have the place over there for a year, because that seems like a big waste of stuff, right?
We have to be back here in May, and whatever we do, it has to be May.
And we
then
also have to be back here in October.
his daughter's getting married, so we've got some
Things in the middle that kind of mess things up.
yeah, so whatever we do, we have to schedule around those things because they're pretty important things.
So that's a big change in plans. We still have our flights scheduled for the 17th. We still have all of our reservations there scheduled. We
but
just
to stay.
stay. But it looks like we're going to probably go as tourists. Cross your fingers that they open the country back up. We think it might work out better this way.
We're not so stressed.
Yeah,
we're
because
trying like, oh, and I say, one of the requirements is you can't have more than 50 pages. And he goes, wait, I have 50 pages just in the first
I'm
two.
like 2 bank accounts. I mean,
Yeah, like you gotta pare that stuff down. So we were having a lot of trouble with I guess our life isn't pretty basic, so we've got a lot of this and that's.
yeah.
So we gotta get rid of our that's and try to just do our thises. So anyway, today was a great day because it rained outside after 111 plus days of no rain.
Nothing but blue skies for 111 days. Which
Kinda sometimes.
is
But-
good for Arizona. It's fun.
Yeah, but my tree, I'll let him post a picture of one of my trees out there. It's loving the rain, but it's also losing some of the leaves because this is the only tree I have in my whole entire place that actually is a seasonal tree and it actually turns orange. So not oranges like the orange you eat, but orange color, and it's dropping the leaves. But my other trees are just loving it because it's like getting a bath after 111 days. So
Yeah.
yay,
Yeah.
yay us.
All right.
So I guess that's about all that's happening. I don't know when the next update would be because
It'll be. We'll try to keep you updated every couple of weeks because we should have more information in a couple of weeks.
well, as soon as the COVID and the vaccine starts rolling,
Yeah.
as soon we're gonna watch. Anyway,
But it's also going to be a much more interesting trip because we will actually be looking at houses on that trip, and we'll try to do a lot of filming, looking at the different houses that we're looking at, properties, and so we'll do it as tourists, and then maybe we'll even buy a place.
so 2 places where we actually have reservations in a hotel. One was a hotel, and that's outside of.
It's in Lisbon
Oh,
downtown.
it's in Lisbon, and the other one is in Lagos. I really like the southern part because I like warm, and I know north of Lisbon is a little bit too chilly for me. I like warm, so we're trying to go Lisbon and south. So we'll see how that all goes. Oh, please like
And subscribe.
and comment below.
See you later.